Awake at last, hmm? It is high time we were on our way. If the Grand Master were still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
Und willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Dragon Quest 11. Wir sind in Klatschmandu. Ich muss schon sagen, das hat schon so ein bisschen Stil hier. Ein bisschen komischer Dings, aber Stil. Okay, irgendwelche Geschichtsbücher. Wir brauchen Anleitungen. Wieder nur Geschichte, wegen Traurigkeit, Disziplin. Bla bla bla. Okay, damit kann ich leben. Und die Frage ist jetzt, wie geht's hier weiter? Verlasse die erhabene Halle. Ach gut, dann gehen wir aber raus.
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a...
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you. We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
Toll. Jetzt dürfen wir auch noch auf ein kleines Kind aufpassen. Aber gut, wir sollen mal wieder dieses Dorf hier verlassen. Und irgendwie im Osten was, irgend so einen Weg im Osten nehmen. Kriegen wir hin. Ist ja nicht so schwer. Aber ich dachte, der sitzt schon auf dem Gipfel, der Tempel. Also warum denn? Na gut, gehen wir weiter Richtung Osten. Gipfeltunnel. Oh, das sagt doch schon alles. Ich kann sehen, was da hinten ist. Der hat so eine Truhe und wir so ein kleines blaues Männchen. Einen Stab der Antimagie. Weil wir das natürlich auch brauchen. Schön, so ein großer Drache hier. Holen wir so einen kleinen Fliegedrache wieder, das ist angenehmer.
I think you like this one.
Ich glaube nicht, dass wir dieser große schwarze Drache, dass wir den einfach so umgeboxt hätten. Gucken wir mal, was da hinten ist. Guck mal, da ist eine Schatzkiste. Hexerring, okay. Sieht aber auch schon fies aus, der Drache. Ach Mensch, ich wollte doch gegen das brennende Pony. Gaul des Grauens. Ja, bis jetzt mussten wir echt noch nie wirklich so richtig grinden. Also, ich würde schon sagen, auf jeden Fall müssen wir jetzt mal ein paar Level ranhauen. Ja, aber so an sich, große Probleme war bis jetzt noch nicht da. Was sitzt er doch? Ist das nicht Bodo? Das ist er doch.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate. But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition. Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace. Huh? But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... By the skies! Can it really be...
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return. But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how? Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us? Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when...
Haben wir denn eine andere Wahl?
It is time to depart for the place to which every soul
Wir hätten uns
must
vielleicht
go.
vorher heilen sollen.
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
Sieht sehr einladend aus.
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey.
Die sieht aus wie die Meerjungfrau
Destiny
Königin.
is cruel indeed to send me one so young. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here? He is wise beyond his years. An intellectual giant. I must return to the world above and tell everyone I met such a marvel. Do you think me a fool, boy? Do not pretend. There is no need for pretense here. You are... Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. As you see, this world is a blank slate. It is before Yggdrasil fell. Departed souls would come here before returning to the world tree. But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void. As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains. This is your destiny. Accept it, for you cannot change it. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches? If you do, you are a fool. And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost. Some people just don't know when to give up.
Ich glaube, sie ist halt auch so eine von den Bösen.
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more wrong. He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows. Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets. You know who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grand Master of Angrila. Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor. Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him? The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age. But when the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the Age of Heroes. Get out, knight! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it! Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts.
Jinx! Grandmaster Pang! Was that praise? Woohoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment. Oh, that's warmed my cockles more than 100 nips of the hard stuff.
Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint beyond the end of your bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie? Och, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you.
Oh, stop your snivelling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here then?
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
Ah, really? But I only came here to... And you went to all that trouble. As you can see, I'm perfectly fine. Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what we're made of.
Stop right there! Where do you think you are going?
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Finished? Oh, But we haven't even begun. Honored Luminary, if you would like to follow me.
Was will die denn hier schon wieder? Ich würde mal sagen, wir machen jetzt mal einen Cut. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, Daumen hoch lassen, Abo da lassen und schaltet die nächste Folge ein. Bis dann!